Here's the thing, right? My philosophy is spam in moderation. If you ban spam, that doesn't work. People want to spam. You have to authorize times to spam. You gotta spam a little bit of spam here and there. Gets it all out of your system, you know? Sometimes you just want to turn the channel into little goobles that dance across. To be honest, that was a real ambitious, hopeful hook. And goddamn if it didn't land. Sometimes, chat, you just gotta throw them out there. Hope for the best. But you kind of know it's gonna be blocked. But like, the hell with it. Like, even if it misses, it's a bubble out of the way. God damn if that didn't land.
Enemies coming right for us.
Jake, I used to hate you for spam. We used to be a little more strict.
Objective A captured.
That's okay.
Commence attack on objective B.
Who would have thought Ant-Man going up Thanos' God damn it, that fucking meme. I just like, why? Why does it have to be his ass? Help me out here, Tracer. I can't do it by myself. I'm not done with you yet, bitch. No! So I'm gonna go ahead and guess that his burst does 25 damage a shot, 3 shots. Because I had 75 health and it went 50, 25, 0. That's pretty good damage on like a fat target. Exactly that. There you go. You guys know how I find out stuff about this game? You're like, Tato must read the wiki. Nope. I just randomly say it. No, not up his pee hole. Could have been any, or it could have gone in his mouth. Could have gone under like his, like, he can shrink through molecules. He can go inside of him by just walking through his chest. No, everyone, I gotta go up his ace. Please don't get away. Please don't get away. He got away. No one saw that miss. Tried to turn, but he was like right under me. Whoa! What? Got some fucking winning shots going on here now. Yes! Yes! Camp the corner! Yes!
I'm on fire.
Nice. That was fucking good. 1-1, Paul Rudd in their hell. Oh my god!
2-0.
Alright, I'll admit, Paul Rudd's pretty hot. And I'm straight.
Prepare your defenses.
God, we missed you, zombies. RK, we were just talking about you before. Do you still play once in a while? We don't even have time to stream anymore, but do you have time to play once in a while? We gotta get the band back together. You never play? Aww. One day. Didn't touch Overwatch in 2 months. Me too! I just came back like a week ago. It has been 5.5 hours and I'm not the least bit weary. Have I gotten agitated today? I got a little pissed off at, I remember there was like a bastion on Junkers. I got a little pissed off there. I don't think it was that bad though. Damn, chat. I'm very happy that we finally went to go see the doctor. Spinobi! You don't have the internet to update it right now. Ah, that's right. That's what it was. I was like, there was something that was stopping her from
Defend objective A.
doing stuff.
I'm calling the shots.
We are way back. Yeah, let's walk forward a little bit. See, I hear the feet slaps of a, What? My brain just stopped. I was supposed to right-click one more time and then shoot. But my brain didn't cooperate. This is a weird little formation they've got going on here. Rotate! Oh, God damn it. Shoot me. Shoot me. Oh, they're down below. Damn! I was trying to take the Ana off the edge. The Ana's gonna peek for a sleep. No, I greeted! I greeted! I was trying to get one more left click and I should have E'd. Nah, we lost that point anyway.
Objective.
Damn, we did not hold that well.
New
That makes me sad.
objective B.
Hey, SGT, you're no longer a hard stuck bronze. Woohoo! Welcome to silver, where it's no better. I'm gonna keep telling you the same story every time you get up another tier. The promised land doesn't exist. You're gonna be just as miserable in the next tier. It's not to make you feel bad. It's just to prepare you. For the inevitable misery. This is awkward. I can't. Wah! Bye. Valerian! Positive. It is positive stream. I finally gotten my proper meds. They kicked in very fast. I'm feeling good. I don't think it was all just that. Can we not? It's part meds, part life is going better. Oh God. Okay, I took way more damage than I was thinking.
Let them out.
Part attitude adjustment, you know. Oh wow, he could really see me. I thought when it was angled, like it looked like it was angled right at me. And I thought he couldn't really see me that well, but he had a very wide angle on me. He used his boop as a meme to try to keep me off the point, but then he didn't have it when I actually got a good hook. Sorry, bitch! That's the danger of overusing Lucio boop. Like, if he thought he was gonna keep me off long enough to cap the point, but I'm pretty sure Ana's Bob was already out. Ana's Bob, Ash's Bob. So he was just like being a little memer. Damn it. Okay. I'm just gonna hide. Come here, little girl. No, don't kill her. Don't kill her. Don't kill her. No, no, God damn it! Oh, that was the fire. Can Can you imagine Anna with Bob? Honestly, I am not a big fan of Anna's ultimate. I would like Anna with Bob. That'd be kind of funny. Like give a support like a more offensive ult. Can you imagine Bob heals? Bob like alternates between damage and heal. Like say like shit! Oh, it just came off cooldown. If she had melee'd me, she would have killed me, but she didn't. Bob like prioritizes people if they're under a certain percentage, he'll like stop damaging and heal them. That's like, but maybe Bob would only heal then. All right, well maybe Bob would only heal. That'd be awesome. Bob's shooting people with missiles of happiness and healing. Nana was an offensive ult already. You were correct up until remember that he it can be used defensively now. It's a decent effect. Because now it
I am ready.
Those should do well in silver. Oh, SGT, play anything you want.
60 seconds remaining.
Honest, I'm gonna give you the realest advice I'm ever gonna give you, SGT. Until you hit like where I am, meta picks, mid strat don't mean shit. Just play your little heart out and carry as hard as you can. That's all that matters. Just play your little heart out. I mean, look at what we're running right now. Like, what is this? Torb, Tracer, Diva, what the fuck? What is this? What are they running? Their comp makes a little more sense. Ryan and Zarya go pretty well together. They have two decent healers that go well together. They have close range, explosive, and long range. That sort of makes sense. That's what you like to hear? It's honest to God truth. And then this is shit! Hold that thought. Ooh, right in the face. There we go. Honest to God truth. And this was exactly what I said at the height of the one trick argument. I'm sure everyone said it because it makes sense and because there's not a lot to the argument. It's the argument is about what people feel, not necessarily what's objective. If you were looking at things, how to improve your performance, right? The heart of the one trick argument was always, we want people to always perform better, and then playing on one character is less performance. Okay. I'm willing to accept that if you only play one character at any time, no matter what, you might play slightly less better as a maximum, like if you, take it back. As if you could take someone's maximum potential and put it on a scale, which is kind of asinine in and of itself, but your maximum potential may not be reached, or probably won't be reached, if you only play one champion. Well, I came back and countered with that might be true, but I think you're grossly overestimating how much of a performance gain there is from switching champions. So really, what I said was probably a much bigger gain in performance, and I think we've proved this time and time again, is positivity. It's like, Teo, that sounds kind of, that's kind of dumb. Dude, there's like I have to find this too because I know it exists, but I haven't found it. Is there Smash player, like really good Smash players that were talking about like they were doing like trial sets and like trying to like verse each other and just kind of goofing around. But like when they stopped tryharding and started goofing around a little bit, I'm not talking like memeing, I'm talking like just taking it easy and relaxing.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
It worked. Like they started doing better because they were more relaxed. And the point is, if you're super serious and you try hard all the time and you're like, my chart shows that if you swap Anna to Moira, we'll have a 2% increase in efficiency. When you get to that, the stick is so far up your ass that your performance is down like 20%. Like your performance is actually in the shitter because there's a fucking pole in your ass. Like, take the pole out of your ass. Relax. Like, yes, maybe Moira is a 1% increase in efficiency. But if you weren't such an asshole and didn't, like, scoff and roll your eyes and bitch to your teammates, there's a bigger increase in performance. So the point I'm trying to make is play the game. Have fun. Play what you think is best. Or if you're not feeling it, man, if you've had a rough day, you want to have some fun, play what you think is fun. You don't always have to play the champion that you think is best in that situation. It's a trade-off. You play what you think is best versus how much fun you want to have. If you think the best hero to play right then and now is Reinhardt, but you don't want to get CC'd out the ass, don't play Reinhardt. Fuck it. Someone else can play that shit. Maybe you could suggest, hey, I think Reinhardt will be really good here, but I really don't want to play him. That's fine. Don't fucking play him. He's boring. It's lame. Chat, I've seen everything, man. I've played this game for thousands and thousands of hours. Real talk, I'm approaching probably 3,000 hours in this game. I have gotten the shit kicked out of me by every comp. And I've kicked the shit out of people with every comp. It matters to some extent, but I'll tell you what, the times I have kicked the most ass, the times I have demolished the enemy team, was when I was having fun. I laughed my ass off when XQC, of all people, and I don't mean to pick on him so much, chat. I don't really have that much against him. He was on the enemy. I'm gonna show this guy how to roadhog. He was tryhard. The pole was 30 feet in his ass. He had it out for me. I'm fucking laughing. He killed me once, I'm laughing. I'm playing with Crow and Fuey, I'm having a good time. I kicked his ass, I'm laughing. I could care less. I could care less what was happening. I was playing against big names, I was having fun. Every time he killed me, I was like, huh, I could have done better there. I could have done this or this. But I wasn't like, oh man, my analysis shows that if I was 3 degrees to the left, his deflection would have come off and it wouldn't have hit me, and then that would have increased our efficiency by 3% in the rebounding fight. Relax. Relax. Was that the one on Anubis? No, Oasis. Anyway, SUT, to bring it roundhouse. Playing the right character at the right time, I can't deny it, it's a performance increase. But compared to you having fun and you being relaxed, and compared to you actually, and this is not a give, I'm not saying you were bad, but when you're in silver, there's a lot of fundamentals you still have to learn. Positioning, ult usage, hell, ammo conservation. There's a lot to learn. Those are massive performance gains. Focus on them. You use your ult and say, hey, could I have used that at a better time? And I don't mean like you always use it at the wrong time, but just ask yourself. Always review your gameplay and ask yourself if you could have done better. Don't worry about picking the right champ at the right time in the right situation. That ain't it. When you get to high Masters, GM, top 500, then you're squeezing every ounce of performance you can. Maybe then ask yourself, all right, maybe I should have played this there. But do not fall into that trap and let that shit ruin your enjoyment of the game when you're in silver of all places. And again, not a jab. It's objectively you have more to learn about the game than I do. That's all that it means. That's it. Now there's an exception. If your team is adamant on running those 60 PS, maybe if you want to win the game, maybe you should swap to a support or a tank. But that's not because it's slightly more optimal. That's because at that point where your team is like, fuck it, maybe swapping to a tank or support is giving you a big performance increase. But how often do you have it where people are 60 PS? You know what I mean? Like, that situation does not happen as often as people want you to think. But have fun, man. It's a game. Ain't no one in bronze or silver going to fucking... And I understand I'm saying this with love. I'm saying this objectively and as a fact. Ain't no one in bronze and silver going to fucking Owl anytime soon. You know? Fuck optimal comps. Fuck... Who cares what got played in Owl? And it's not just Overwatch that does this. I saw this in League a lot. I don't give a fuck what got played in Owl. Like, if Torb is the new hot shit in Owl, can you actually play Torb? No, don't play Torb. Or practice Torb first. All the time, always 60 PS. All right, your results may vary. God. God damn it, vulnerability field. Hey. Shit. Soldier's a healer? What do you mean? He's an off healer. He does heal stuff. You can't deny that heal field is strong. If people keep being toxic in voice chat, just leave. Oh, God, that's the other thing. Don't... I know a lot of people want you to be in voice comms, and to a degree, I agree with them. But if the voice comms aren't being productive, and you're getting tilted, which that's a subjective thing. Some people don't get tilted, even when people are being stupid and shitty. Like, fuck, Steve-O's one of them, man. Steve-O can deal with some shit. There's some dumb fucking shit said in Steve-O's games. I've listened. I listened to it today before I went live. What was the one? It was on Kings Row, and he was having trouble getting the team to push in. And his team he was like, look, something ain't working. They're like, you're the only one making this difficult. He goes on to, like, triple kill. People's like, shut the fuck up. Like, he deals with some shit. But if you can't deal with some shit, and I'll be the first to admit, I can't deal with that shit. It's not worth it. The performance gain that you're getting from communicating is offset by the performance gain you're losing because your ass is tilted. That's some bullshit right there. I'm calling shenanigans. No, not Merry Christmas, you asshole. No, Chad, I can't stall. I'm stalled as long as I can. It wasn't long. There's a deaf guy that made it to top 5. We were saying that before, Zinder. There's got to be deaf people. And sure enough, made it to top 500. If you could get to top 500 without your ears, that should tell you something about how important comms are. Spoilers, it ain't important. It ain't important. You don't like him that much, but keep in mind XQC does this stuff on stream as a form of entertainment. No, that's right, Neon. You are absolutely right. I don't mean to say it like but I'm constantly working on this because That's a character flaw of mine, man. I take shit way too... I've taken shit way too seriously. Hell, fucking 2 days ago, I know I was taking shit too seriously. He was probably memeing. That's his character. And we've already established some streamers they're not how they would be in real life. I'm not saying that's him. I don't know. But it's very, very likely and plausible he was embellishing things. And that's fine. I'm just sensitive to that shit, and I took it too seriously. That's why I said I don't really have much against him, but what I have against him is that he helps spread the hatred of others. Because his memery does affect people. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna meme about how one tricks and, you know, East Coast players are ass, and you don't follow it up later with, like, all right, I'm memeing, people take that shit seriously. Like, people are like me. Some people take it seriously. Like, when you're that big, you do have an effect. You do have an effect on the game. You have an effect on the community, and I think a lot of big streamers don't take that as seriously as they might need to. And I say that with a grain of salt because I've never been that big. Maybe I never will be that big. Maybe I'll see it differently when I'm there. I don't know. But when you're that big and you spread, I'm not gonna go so far as to say hatred, but you're making people's lives hell, man, and it sucks. It sucks, and I hate it. So I just don't like that. But if I got in a room with him, I'd shake his hand and say hi. Chat with him. We'd probably have a lot in common because I'm a fucking mess like he is. We'd probably have a lot in common. But I just don't like that part. That's all. Then he start drinking. I know he switched to golfing with friends. I think he had enough after that game. It was probably a rough day for him or something. Because you got to remember, for every day, for every game where, like, me not liking his agenda and beating him and feeling good about it, he has 10 games where people are like, hey, XQC, it's XQC in my game. Oh my God, I'm gonna throw. Mom, I'm on TV. He's got to deal with that shit, and I don't envy him for that. Because that shit gets under my fucking skin when people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna target the streamer. Oh, I'm gonna throw because streamer." It's like, oh my God. Like, I don't envy him. He's got to deal with that shit. And fuck that, man. I have one stalker that I've acquired in my. We've been streaming like 2.5 years now. 2.5. If I got one, I know he's got 50. Fuck that shit, man. So I'm trying to get across that I have respect for him. I respectfully disagree with some of the things he does, but that doesn't mean I hate him. And I know a lot of my examples use him, but I don't mean it to be like, haha, remember this time I kicked his ass? Because he's kicked my ass for every time I've kicked his ass, trust me. It's just that he's probably the biggest streamer I can think of that gives me those examples. Because he plays tanks like I do. And he thinks differently than I do. You know, he's on the other side of the one-trick argument. So he's just happens to be the best example is all that it is. Oh, God. And they have invulnerability field, get me out of here. Oh, wow, activate ult at 100 HP. That's, yeah, Tato, good job. Good job, Tato! A fucking plus teamwork there. Tato, it's because you're talking too much and you're not paying attention. I know. Oh. And again, not to make excuses, but depression's a bitch, chat. You don't see things clearly. You get irritated at shit you shouldn't. Like, it doesn't help. And I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure he's depressed too. And 2 people with depression trying to communicate with each other? Good luck. It's hard. It's hard, man. New to the stream, Beerfoot. I like that name. Are you a Roadhog one trick? I am. I am a one trick. I will. The best timing. I will occasionally mix in some Junkrat, but that's about as far as I go. But let me at least say this, because I don't know how that makes you feel. I don't do it out of a meme or trying to prove something to the world. I quite literally don't enjoy playing any other character. I wait with bated breath at every champion release, being like, is this gonna be another champ I like? And I hate every single one of them. I'm just weird like that. What are you gonna do? If believe you me, and I one-tricked Reaper when Roadhog first got nerfed, and I got Reaper to 3,900. So I could do Reaper, but man, is he unfun. God, he is unfun. He just gets shit on by everything. Ah. So I at least have him. If someone trolls and picks Hog and really won't give it to me. And it's like, look, man, I know maybe you don't like one tricks, but like, you're kind of fucking me over here. It's like, well, maybe you should know other champions. Ha ha. It's like, all right, look, dude, like you're just being a dick. I can pick him. Oh, I didn't save her. No, run. Come around for the hook. Oh, he's already dead. Woo! I can at least fall back, you know what I mean? Pretty sure he has severe ADHD. I feel, and I don't know if this is true, but I think most people would agree with me, and this stream has a lot of people who are depressed or anxious. When you feel it, I think you can see it better in the world. In other words, to put it in the simplest terms, it takes one to know one. And chat, I'm a mess. I'm depressed. I'm anxious. I think it's plain. If you've watched my stream for a couple days, you know I'm an up and down mess. I see that shit in him. And I mean, I see it in the real him. Because even if you stream with a persona, even if you do your best, a little bit of the real you still will leak through. I see that shit in him.